Close look at prices and input costs ahead of this planting season. Well, Michelle Rook recently spoke to growers and analysts at this year's CHS Ag Industry Days in Grand Forks, North Dakota about the acreage mix this spring.
Clint, as you can see, farmers here in the Northwestern Corn Belt have had normal to above normal precip this winter, which will play into planting intentions, but so will commodity prices and input costs. Commodity prices are still historically strong to start 2023, but the big difference this spring is input prices like fertilizer have dropped, which will influence acreage decisions.
And I was able also last year to buy my fertilizer when it kind of took that downturn in February. Right now, I did put some fertilizer on last fall because we were trying to get a few steps ahead for 2023. Yeah, it's been nice to see a little step back from some of those input prices.
Supply chain issues are easing, and so the availability of inputs, including crop protection products, is also better than the last two seasons.
I would say availability looks better than it did last year. There's some things that have gone up in price coming into this year, and there's some reductions. You know, the glufosinate, glyphosates are down compared to a year ago, but there's some other basic manufacturer stuff that's, you know, probably a 5% increase.
So with all this in mind, what do market experts think the acreage mix will look like in the Northwestern Corn Belt?
You know, I think we're going to see more corn acres, especially in the southeast part of the state. I mean, last year was a good indication that corn can make it through just about anything. So I think we will see an increase. I think prevent plant will be a little bit lower this year. That'll help with some of the increase in acreage. Spring wheat, I think, is going to lose of some acreage. I don't see the incentive to plant wheat, especially with the losses that we've seen as of late. And I think bean acres will see a little bit of an increase.
So when you talk about North Dakota, you got to talk about Ukraine also, because a lot of the oil seeds that could be grown in the Ukraine can also be grown in North Dakota. And so sunflower oil, canola, we have these new plants that are supposedly opening up. This market's on fire for oil seeds, and we're going to need every acre we can up here.
Planting intentions are also influenced by February crop insurance guarantees, with lower prices for soybeans and spring wheat versus a year ago. Plus, with the diversity of crops that can be planted, especially in North Dakota, it makes for an intense acreage battle this spring. But Mother Nature will still have the final say. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.